Here's another question. Function f is defined by fx equals 1 upon 1 plus x plus 1 upon x plus 1 whole square for x greater than minus 1. Find f prime x, that is the derivative of x. So first thing I'll do is shift the denominators up, make their powers negative. Okay. Now we're going to derive it. Negative 1, 1 plus x power minus 2 times the derivative of 1 plus x, which is just 1, plus minus 2 comes down, x plus 1 power minus 3 times the derivative of x plus 1 again, which is just 1. So that gives us negative 1 over 1 plus x whole squared and negative 2 over x plus 1 whole cube. This is f prime of x. Okay. Part 2 says, state with a reason whether f is an increasing function or a decreasing function or neither. Okay, we have the expression for f inverse of x, and also we know the domain of x, which is x is greater than minus 1. Now, when x is greater than minus 1, will this derivative give us a positive answer for every value of x or a negative answer? Okay, this will always stay negative no matter what's the denominator, positive or negative, doesn't make any difference. And for this one, this fraction will also stay positive because let's say x is 5, then 2 upon 6 cube is going to be a positive value, and there's already a negative sign here, a negative sign here. So negative and negative will stay negative. So f prime x will always be negative for x is greater than negative 1. If you're unsure, just take a couple of values of x that are greater than negative 1. For example, 0, 5, 8, and substitute that value of x here and see whether you're getting a positive answer or a negative answer. You're going to get a negative answer every time. So f prime x is less than 0 when x is greater than minus 1. Hence, it's a decreasing function. Okay. The function g is defined by this. It's the same function fx, but now the domain has changed. Now x is less than minus 1 is the new domain. Find the coordinates of stationary point of this curve. Okay, for stationary point, we derive and equate it to 0. So we had already derived this function earlier, which is this, and now we equate it to 0. Equals to 0. I'm going to take LCM, negative 1, 1 plus x minus 2 upon x plus 1 whole cube equals to 0. We needed to make denominator the same. Now the denominator gets multiplied with 0 on the other side and gets eliminated. And here we have this, open the bracket, minus 1 minus x minus 2 is equals to 0. X comes over here, minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. So x is coming out to be minus 3. Now you substitute it in the equation for fx. Fx is actually y. And when you replace x with minus 3 in here, you should get minus 1 over 4. In fact, we're substituting it here, but they're the same function, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So this gives minus 1 over 4. So coordinates of the stationary points are minus 3, minus 1 over 4.